What's going on, guys? Welcome to Everything Always. My name's Michael Roman. Pre-Captain Marvel, I was working on a theory, something along the lines of, if in Avengers Endgame, Captain Marvel, a nearly Omega-level superhero, simply drops down in the middle of a one-third street-level superhero team like the Avengers and easily defeats Thanos, how cheap that would feel. Surely, that's not the type of story that we're used to from Marvel Studios, and even more surely, that's not the culmination of this Avengers arc over the last 10 years. Now that we've had a chance to actually see Captain Marvel, if you combine that with a couple pieces of comic book precedent and maybe one or two other things that we've had leaked since then, the theory actually starts to take shape on not only how, but why Captain Marvel is going to lose her powers and become depowered in Avengers Endgame. I'm going to break it all down, but first, if you could, grab the subscribe button. We're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, as well as a whole slew of other Marvel related stuff, including tickets to see Avengers Endgame once they go on sale. All you have to do, hit the subscribe button, leave a like and a comment on this video, then hit the notification bell, and if you want, stick around to the end of the video. I'll get into all the giveaway stuff again there. So before we go any further, I want to issue a spoiler warning specifically for Captain Marvel. If you haven't seen the movie, we're going to be talking about it and how she gets her powers. So please give yourself an opportunity to back out now. But going forward, Captain Marvel actually obtains her powers, we all know now, from the Space Stone. Now this is a change and a departure from the comics, as she actually absorbs her binary power from a white nova. But in the comic book, she doesn't keep it forever and actually loses her powers at the hands of Rogue. Now, I was working out some crazy theory about Rogue possibly being the first entrance of an MCU X-Men character taking her powers, maybe down the road, but that would make much more sense in a Captain Marvel 2, Captain Marvel 3 scenario. Certainly, they're not going to shove Rogue into Avengers Endgame. I also didn't know for sure what the source of her power was when I was working on the theory pre-release, so it was hard for me to speculate the ways in which they would take it away. Now knowing her powers come from the Space Stone, and quick earmark, one of the #1 questions I've had at the channel in the last week and in my DMs is how Captain Marvel could survive this blast from the Space Stone. In the first place, she probably couldn't survive a blast from the Space Stone, but remember, this is an indirect hit from the Tesseract that has the Space Stone in it that was inside an engine, and Yang-Rog went out of his way at the end of the movie to remind her that it was his blood, his Kree blood, coursing through her veins to allow her to survive. So if not for the Kree blood transfusion, it's doubtful that she would have survived that blast in the first place. But moving forward, now that we know where her powers came from, maybe we can tell how they get taken away. And I really enjoy this theory, and I do like it a lot more than trying to just shove Rogue inside of Avengers Endgame quickly in a cameo that would certainly not make any sense. If she shows up and just beats Thanos, as powerful as she is, then she completely outshines the rest of the Avengers, and that doesn't make sense. This is a movie for them. The Russos and Kevin Feige explained that's why they chose to dust who they did. Yes, they left some ancillary players. We have Rhodey, we have Rocket, Captain Marvel's going to be there, Ant-Man's there as well, but it's the core Avengers that are left and that are focused on to finish their arc and storyline. So following that logic, it makes sense that at some point, Carol Danvers is going to be depowered the way that she was in the comics and still be a powerful superhero, but not super level powerful like she is right now. And since the Space Stone was the source of this power in the first place, it makes sense that the Space Stone would be the thing that would take it away. Now, if she goes off to face Thanos, perhaps because she believes in her powers and believes she can defeat him, and or with the team initially, perhaps there's going to be more than one battle, more than one ultimate rematch with Thanos, then the idea that showed up on Reddit is that he would use the Space Stone to depower her, to suck the power back out, the same way perhaps that Rogue would have done in the comics. And I like this because it would be an ode to the comic material, and it would also make sense to depower her quite a bit so that she could fight alongside the Avengers as their equal instead of being so much more powerful than them. Now, I know a lot of people, before they even get to this point in the video, are going to head straight to the comments and start arguing about how powerful she actually is. The fact that I even used the words near Omega level. Come on, guys, her binary powers are insane. And start comparing power levels, and that's definitely not the point of the video. The point is that she's way more powerful than, say, Black Widow and Hawkeye, and you don't want to cheapen their story arc, their success, their hand in defeating Thanos. So you can be sure that Captain Marvel at some point is going to be depowered during this movie, and I think it makes a lot of sense for the Space Stone to be at the hand, no pun intended, of that. Guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Do you already think that Captain Marvel's not that powerful, that say someone like Thor and her can go toe-to-toe? Do you think that the Russos and Marvel Studios are not going to miss this opportunity to make good on that there will be angst at the beginning of the movie, and we actually will get to see her face off against someone like Thor. I would love to see that, and that is definitely well within canon. We've gotten to see almost every Avenger face off against one another at one point or another. Now, quickly, let's get into the giveaway stuff before I let you go. All right, we're giving away 2 PlayStation 4 Pros, one at the 300 and one at the 400,000 subscriber mark. We're also giving away this incredible Avengers 1 commemorative plaque containing 10 original film cells from the very first Avengers movie. It's a Marvel Trendsetters limited edition, limited run plaque. If you want to win this or the PlayStations or any of the tickets that we'll be giving away for Avengers Endgame once they go on sale in a couple of weeks, all the same rules apply. All you have to do, hit the subscribe button, leave a like and a comment on this video, then hit the notification bell, because the more videos you like and comment on, the better chance you have of winning. My name is Michael Roman. This is Everything Always. Thanks for checking out the channel. Stick around. We'll be posting again real soon.